This video will discuss adding teeth to an existing Valplast partial denture. This is a maxillary case, and as you can see right here, let's see if we can zoom in on that a little bit. All right, not the most aesthetic repair in the past. At the time, it looked a little bit better, but it certainly lasted, and it proves that a Valplast can have teeth added to it. Well, unfortunately, this patient has now lost 2 more teeth, and so we're going to add these 2 teeth to this prosthetic. Now, there are some very important things to remember when sending any kind of partial in for adding teeth. Now, number 1 is you want to make sure the partial is fully seated in the mouth. It cannot be up, because if it's up, then the teeth are going to be too low, and that'll be an adjustment issue. One way to make sure that it's down is to, well, with a Valplast, it should snap. But if for some reason the clasps are around teeth that are going to be replaced and there's not much retention, then one trick is to dry the mouth very well and do a reline impression underneath with some very light body, and then you'll get some suction and it'll stay in the mouth while you're doing your pickup impression. You can also use some paste, and really those are the best 2 ways to do it, to make sure that it's fully seated. You also want to make sure that the area underneath, right here, kind of focusing on where these ponic areas are, that this is a very, very carefully picked up area, right? You want to make sure that you have the detail, because a neck of a tooth is going to fit in there. And this is also sometimes a little bit tricky to capture because you can't always see it when obviously you can't see it when you're taking an impression. So you want to use a monophase material, alginate fine. Just be sure that that has been picked up very carefully in those socket areas. And one way to do that is to use an alginate, pour it up in the office like this doctor did. This is a local doctor who's a very good operator, and he made himself a custom tray, picked up and used alginate, poured it up himself so that he could inspect it. So that is how you send a case in for adding teeth to an existing Valplast partial denture.